President Tinubu as candidate Tinubu, yes, it was good rhetoric, we'll pull out subsidy. But when he became president, did he take all time to assess the situation before he announced on the very first day that subsidy is gone?
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get some videos and messages for our table. We want to be so one quickly the review to you concerning the things when we say they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as you rightly see one from the introduction of this broadcast, the video when we receive this morning from our Rise News journalist when we say in name now Rufai Useni. Una know this man very well. Anytime when we say it talk about matter for hand, it take its own time, settle down to break down in details. It comes at this morning to ask some questions, most especially from Bola Tinubu, and also they give directions to Nigerians concerning this announcement when it be say Bola Tinubu make right from the day when it be say it ascend that position as the president of this country concerning the issue of subsidy when it be say we see the battle up till now. Whether it don't come out or it not come out, but it can become like a long rope when it be say we try to draw from every edge. Now, I would leave you to listen to Rufai Useni and every questions when it be say he ask concerning this very matter this morning. And before then, we equally get this other message when we say we review first, where we receive from this elder statesman when it be say in name now Edwin Clerk. And this message in the send across to the EFCC boss, which is Ola Olukoyede. And the title of this one talks say revisit high profile corruption cases. This one of the message when it be say Edwin Clerk they send across to EFCC to remember then say a lot of people they when it be say that they occupy top position for inside this country when it be say EFCC need to shine their own torchlight too. All right, me will do small reading whether this man, Pa Edwin Clerk, will fit help us mention few of these people for inside this message. And as we put our hand for inside this matter, they can make us understand, say, elder statesman, Chief Edwin Clerk, don't come outside to ask the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, where in name na Ola Olukoyede, to revisit high-profile corruption cases when it be say it they involve the former governors and also politicians. And still on top of the matter, they come make us understand, say, Chief Edwin Clerk beg Olukoyede to prosecute them to a conclusion. The elder statesman made this very call against the backdrop of the anti-graft agency's hunts for a former governor of Kogi State when it be say in name na Yahya Bello. For an open letter to the EFCC chairman when it be say entitled The Reviewing of All Abandoned High-Profile Corrupt Cases Against Politicians by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, made available to journalists on Tuesday. The Ijaw leader, which is Chief Edwin Clerk, appreciate the EFCC chairman, which is Ola Olukoyede, for his own commitment to fight against corruption. Why it be say he also go ahead to beg Nigerians to also support this man for this very fight. And still on top of the matter, they come make us understand, see. And for inside the letter, he can talk, say, Mr. Chairman, are they very prompt to address this letter to you? After it be say, I don't see you for television, as you did very courageous, and also you did speak on behalf of your own commission concerning the case of the former governor of Kogi State when it be say in name na Yahya Bello, when it be say it don't already did pending for the Federal High Court of Abuja as usual. Some unpatriotic and misguided Nigerians come outside to criticize you as they brand you for your own appearance for television as media propaganda. I totally disagree with them, and I will tell you say you did for the right path. For this junction, make Nigerians ask themselves this very question: if corruption na monster when e be say e must be defeated, otherwise we dey for big trouble. As our former president, when e be say im name na Muhammadu Buhari, used to say, if we no fit kill corruption, corruption will kill us. Again, I dey beg the Nigerian public to support the new chairman of EFCC for your own crusade against corruption. This one of the message going to be said with the receive from the leader of Ijo, when it be say in name na Chief Edwin Clerk, when it come outside to send a letter, an open letter to the EFCC boss, when it be say in name na Ola Olukoyede, concerning the high profile people, politicians, when it be say it still need to dig their matter out when their matter don't already dey for the table of the High Court now in this very one. And before we leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, we not really get much to talk because we don't understand. Say if truly say this man want really fight corruption, not be only Yahaya Bello. Yes, if you get the courage to start with Yahaya Bello, make you just take that courage, visit the rest of them, all the past leaders. Yes, the one way or the other, all of them, their hand, they very, very stained. If we say, may we be honest with ourselves. Yes, may we not use one as a scapegoat and leave the rest all because of say people don't already declare for us, say we don't they do well. No, if we want to do something, may we do it. May I see her, may ear hear her, may hand touch each and every one of them. May we use some people as a scapegoat, as an example for others to see and run away from waiting not the good. And money, when it be say it belong to the public. Anytime when it be say they see themselves for that position, when it be say that they occupy. Yes, our people always talk and say, if fire not burn small pikin, it not go no say yes, fire not be waiting that they play with. Yes, Ola Olukoyede, you start where? I beg, finish where? By visiting each and every one of them. All right, we'll leave you to share your own opinion with us in the comment section concerning that very one, even as we take you down to this other video when we will receive from Rufai Useni, the award-winning journalist of Arise News. The question when we say in us, I'm a Bola Tinubu concerning this fuel subsidy, when it be with the battle here and there on daily basis. We'll come back for more.
Administration, you take on this story, Rufai.
With due respect, ill-thought-out decisions, very ill-thought-out decisions. You see, the thing about the decision-making process is at first you need to assess the situation. President Tinubu as candidate Tinubu, yes, it was good rhetoric, we'll pull out subsidy. But when he became president, did he take out time to assess the situation before he announced on the very first day that subsidy is gone? Did he do a forensic audit of the NNPC to even know what's going on there? What is even the real problem with the Forex regime? Have we been able to stop the subsidy regime? Have we been able to stop the frivolous activities of oil theft across the borders? Have we been able to nip in the bud even the problem as regards production that we are now back to now, that from 1.23 million barrels like OPEC says we did last month, now we're slumping even further? Then the currency, devaluing the currency in the name of floating the currency, or probably called the managed float. There is no developing economy that has a dollar-dependent economy that is able to float properly. It's not possible. You see Japan recently, you see what they did with the yen? They had to intervene to be able to bring about some level of sanity to the Forex system. All countries intervene one way or the other. You saw what happened in America when the banks were about to go under, the bank for the tech companies. You saw how Joe Biden intervened. You saw when the stock market was going kaput, I think it was under Hank Paulson then, you saw they set up something called TAF to inject money into the banking system. That's what nations do. But you left our economy to the vagaries of international forces and our Forex to the vagaries of international forces. From over 700 when you came in, the Naira, as we speak today, is 1,000, 1,003, 1,400. After rallying to about 1,950. As it is today, it's over 100% devaluation. You hear what businessmen like Aliko Dangote said the other day, that the devaluation hurt the prospect of the economy. Devaluation only works if you are a high net exporter. You're not a high net exporter. Then you took out subsidies, but in a fell swoop, 2-3 months down the line, you discover the policy was wrong. That's why you had to say, we'll hold the price of petrol. These were two policies not well thought out. I think it's incumbent on the government to take responsibility, not now trying to skew the narrative as these policies. You assess the situation at first, you make empirical research-based scenario planning, and then you further now have mitigating effect to what you want to do. Today now we are finding the true value of the Naira. These same people came us to tell us that the fair value of the Naira was 700. Today it's 1314, and nobody's talking about that. So did we even know the fair value of the Naira in the first place before we decided to start devaluating and floating a currency that was subject to the vagaries of speculators? And how are we defending? We are putting a lot of liquidity through hot money. It's a temporary situation anyway. Our treasury bills at an all-time high. You can see people are leaving the stock market coming to treasury bills. But hey, we need to pay back on those interests. The interest setback alone is about $1 trillion. We've not been able to get the FDIs. Look at the laughable situation with Maersk. Look at the story yesterday. Qatar said they're not coming to invest. All the talks with Saudi Arabia, 14 billion with India, we've not seen FDIs. Probably the ray of hope is front page newspaper this day today. Maybe when that Seplant and Mobile deal finally sails through, we'll be able to get some more production up.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe you don't hear everything from the mouth of Rufai Useni. We don't really get much to add to that one. Yes. Anybody when they say they do something, in as much as you call yourself leader, before you take any action at all, you must first of all sit down, weigh and balance them. And the ones when they say you don't understand. Now the reason why they say you get the right as the leader to employ the best hand to make sure that they help you out for that area when they say you don't understand, for them to sit you down, educate you, teach you the do's and don'ts and all the hidden things when they say yes, they aware to you before you make your final conclusion. But these our leaders, no, they use their own power, their initiative for the areas when they say they don't even understand at all. They dabble into the matter, and at the end, they will end up to put all of us into a very deep, dark hole where it be say all of us not fit come outside. Now, it dey happen concerning this 12th subsidy as we speak right now. All right, I'll leave you to share your own opinion with us for the comment section concerning that very one, even as we draw the line of this very broadcast. And before we say final goodbye, want quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time when we sit this stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you. And equally, the women will be sitting the help to share this broadcast. Your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all around the world, because we believe we want to say information, not power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.